Hi everyone, this is week 5 and it's already Wednesday, and I've noticed that on the forum some of you are wondering where on earth I am. Well, I'm here, but I just needed to tell you that on Monday I had a doctor's appointment and found I have to have some emergency surgery next week, and I'll be operated on next Wednesday. So this has left, a bit of an issue with ETL 401. I'm going to be off work until the 23rd of April, all going well, of course, while I have this, completely unavoidable surgery. And I'm really sorry, everybody, that this has happened. I'm particularly sorry for myself that this has happened, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. But you are obviously wondering where I've been and why am I not replying on the forums, especially when you're racking your brains about the coming literature review. So I just wanted to tell you about what we've got in place for you, what's going to happen with the literature review and its marking. That Roy Crotty, who's a very experienced Charles Sturt lecturer and teaching librarian, is going to be looking after the subject until I'm back on deck. I'm saying I'm coming back on the 23rd of April, but that's all going well, that everything is fine with the surgery that I have to have. I have no reason to think otherwise. The marking of your task is going to be done by a mixture of Roy Crotty, Diane Lane, who's a very experienced educational designer, and 2 other markers who I'm not too sure who they are at the moment, but I'm sure that Roy will tell you who they are, and so that you know that you're in good hands for the marking. I'm really sorry about this, but it absolutely can't be helped. And so I really wish you well. I've been in the forums this morning because I haven't been able to for the last couple of days, and it was really nice to see that some of you are saying, "Where's Lee? Maybe something's happened." Oh yes, something had happened. Okay, so I just wanted to give a few last words on this literature review. I'm sorry if I look like I'm semi-sight impaired, but I'm looking with my glasses that darken in the light, towards the light, so I look like, semi-blind. Anyway, here we go. So the literature review has been confused somewhat, I think, by the scaffold that was meant to help you to write the literature review part of it, that is the second part of it, in that it had some instructions in it regarding dot points and word counts that have only confused you. I wanted to reiterate at this stage, as I've reiterated many times now, please use the assignment description and follow what it says and only do what's on that. So what you really need to do is part A, which is not called part A, it's just the first part of it. You're to make a statement about the trend or issue you've chosen relating to information future-proofing and its significance for schools. You're to write a review of the literature that examines a range of research about the trend or issue and considers multiple perspectives. And then the last part, which I call part C in my online meeting, was based on your review of the literature, consider the impact this trend or issue might have on your role as a teacher librarian. Okay, so that's what you have to do. The word count is 2,500. In my PowerPoint meeting, PowerPoint and in the recording of it, I suggested breaking it down, the 3 parts of the task, into 750 words the first task, 1,000 for the literature review, 750 for the last part, the impact on the role of the TL. That was only a suggestion as well. So I think that my not being there on the assignment forum for the last couple of days has been a bit critical for you, and I'm really sorry that's happened. But please use the assignment description. And there's been some discussion too, some of it rather heated, about what information future-proofing actually means. I've done a lot of trying to define that in my PowerPoint and online meeting and in discussion with you. I wanted to say to you, I wanted to really emphasise we are going to be flexible as to how this is interpreted. So it's up to you to consider information future-proofing and how the issue that you've chosen relates to that. Okay, there was a question about Is your issue information future-proofing and not information management? Yes, it is information future-proofing. Okay, and people have been asking also what public commentary actually means, and really it's what you can access through the news sites, you know, the BBC, the ABC, the Guardian and so on. Education sites like Edutopia and Edudemic. Social media, you know, what you can follow on Twitter, and the news through Facebook. Okay, so could you use my PowerPoint as a reference and the recording of it that's available in the resources folder under assignment 2. The best of luck with getting it done, and I'll be back. Hang in there.